everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Manor Lords. So, in this episode, we're gonna look to expand on our settlement here, both in terms of buildings, but as well as the number of people that actually live here. And the first episode all revolved around getting our initial settlement up right here. So we have 5 houses here. So all the people that we have, or all the families that we have rather, are nicely tucked away right there. We still have some things that we need to work on, for instance a generic storage, but we are producing food, we are producing fuel, although it says that we are running out of fuel. That should soon be handled by this firewood producer right here. The Woodcutter's Lodge, it's the last building we bought, or rather placed here. And we have our hunting camp right here, and we're gonna have a fisherman right here that's going to make use of this rich deposit. We have our wild animals right here. It's not a rich deposit, but it should do. Firewood producer right here. We can create some timber with the logging camp right there. How much timber do we have? 17 timber. That's actually crazy. Okay, so let's unassign you for now, because we can make use of you. Let's see, we have 5 families. That's the families that we started with. It's already June though, so we lost out on a little bit of a growth opportunity. But we had to relocate quite far away, so that's the cost of doing business, I guess. But let's upgrade these buildings right here. I want to make sure that we expand the living space as soon as we can. It's going to allow for more people. And being that we don't really have very large construction projects right now, I think it's best if we put our ox to work as well as our free labor that we just freed up from this logging camp. And while that is going here, yeah, we need more fuel and we need it quickly. But firewood produces quite quickly, I think. But whatever we produce, we immediately use up. But let's hope in time that that's going to help us out here. Oh, there we go. 2 firewood. Let's hope we can make that 3. There we go. It's on its way. So we're building 4 more available living spaces right here. And that, while that is going on, we can focus on what we want to produce next here. And let's see, yeah, it's all about this approval rating, right? Market food variety is going to be one of them. I'd also like to build a church. That's also going to help very much. Actually, we also need a well right there. We can look whether or not we allotted enough space for it. And we did. Awesome. Should we put it down though? We have 9 pieces of timber. I think we may want to invest that in something else. Let's see, if there's something we need to do. Yeah, we're building a lot more living space. Our approval rating is not too good as of yet. So, growth is not spectacular. Let's hope we can catch up. We have some regional wealth. That's definitely something I want to be creating as soon as we can. Let's look at our surroundings right here. Oh, and we do have a bandit camp right here. These are the bandits that have been stealing our resources. Now the thing with bandit camps is that they're making our existence more difficult. But if we take care of this bandit camp, that's going to give us both treasury right here. It's going to give us money, as well as a lot of influence here. Now, if we do not take care of these, then our adversaries are going to get those bonuses. So I'm thinking that we may want to do a manor house, or rather a manor, perhaps even for the church, because I really want to make sure that we have this going on here. So the construction costs are going to be 5 timber, 20 planks, and 15 stone here. That is something. We cannot produce planks just yet, but we can start the construction of it. can actually do that right across the street here. Yeah, that may not be the worst idea. We still need to build the storehouse. We can build a storehouse here maybe. That's going to be close to the marketplace. And this is really going to be a lot of work for our people here. So let's do the storehouse right there. We can create some planks right here in the saw pit. Let's put that building right next to the storehouse. And with that, we should have plenty of work cut out for both our ox as well as the single builder right here. I really would have hoped for more citizens right now, but I think the location of our city, or rather of our part that we expanded, is going to be well worth it. We may even catch up with the growth here, but usually you have like 6 or 7 families right here. It's already July. That's something. Alright, let's see. These houses have already completed. This one is still being built though. 5 timber. Alright, yeah, let's give this saw pit a little bit of priority here. All the approval seems to be coming from the food right now. And the church is going to really attribute to that. And this church, we can already build right now, although we are really overworking the people here. But planks and stones actually produce rather quickly. So I think this episode we may want to focus on the expansion of our houses, as well as the approval rating, because we are rather slow with the growth. So maybe we should do the church instead here. We can build it right away. That's going to safeguard our happiness a little bit more than just the food. We still need the planks though. That's hopefully going to be mitigated real soon, as soon as this saw pit is complete. Our approval rating is still pretty good though. That's nice. Our fuel is doing good too. 51 fish and 5 meat. That is great news. And we have another family right here. That is great. So let's have one more person working in the logging camp, because we have 5 timber and we're gonna need much more. And that wooden church is gonna pick up all the timber right there. So we're gonna need more. How much does the house cost? Also 5. Okay, that's rather expensive. That's the saw pit complete. Let's have someone work there immediately and create some planks for us. Now this also is going to require the ox to put in all the timber, because this saw pit creates planks, but it does not cut down trees, so it actually needs timber delivered to them. Yeah, we have 3 available living spaces here, so we can accommodate many more families. There we go, all the houses complete. No planks as of yet. Yeah, our ox is really putting in a lot of work here. Storehouse has its last piece of timber. And now that we have timber right there, yeah, we have 5 planks. That's nice. We need to keep producing it though. We're in need of 20. Another bandit camp was sighted. Yeah, we need to hurry up with the with this one. Manor. Let's go for the church first, though. 10 planks. The ox is still having to run all over the place just to make sure that we can feed this saw pit with timber. And we have a new message. Now that we completed the storehouse, armament delivery. A strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you will now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we will need more weapons to equip all the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. Alright, cool. Alright, let's keep going with the planks here. We're already sitting on plenty of timber right now, so let's unassign that logging camp. And as soon as we hit the 20 planks here, we're gonna place down our church. It's also gonna use up all our stone, so we're gonna have to do something about that. All the way over there. But we're gonna need more stone, and we're gonna need it quickly. There we go. So I'm thinking that we may want to put some houses down, maybe here too, on this section right here. And that means that we can probably put our church right here. It's going to be nice and centrally located. Now our ox is gonna have to put 5 pieces of timber right there. And the rest of our workers can focus on both the stone as well as the planks here. And while they are working on that, I think we may want to start thinking about getting a mine here. Alright, is there anything in the way? Maybe we just want to place it here. Not inside this though. Maybe like so. And then get the stone cutter rather close to it. So we can get this stone cutter camp. Gonna need more planks though. There we go. That should do it. Place it on the road, and they can pick up the stones right there. We have 7 people right now, and we still have exposed goods, so I think it's time for us to have someone work at the storehouse. We still have 1 builder. They put a lot of planks in the wooden church already. That is great news. Common good stone. Awesome. So yeah, this is looking good. We do need to find a good spot for our manor house though. Or manor building, I should say. It's not really a manor house. And this is the way that likely enemies are going to come from, so I'd rather build it in front of the lot, but that's going to be very, very far removed from where we want it to be. So I think for now, we may want to look to putting it relatively close, somewhere here, and then move it, because I do believe that we can move this manor house. If not, we're going to demolish it and build it back up later. But yeah, we need to construct many more things before we can, because let's see, what do we need? We do have the timber, we do not have the planks, but those are still coming in. And we need 15 stone, of which we have none. So we need the stone cutter camp to be completed first. And that's gonna have to wait until the wooden church is completed. We have a new family moving in, so we are closing the distance, but we're still a little low on growth here. 5 meat and 104 fish. So yeah, this is really all about the fish here. But we still have 2 sources, so the market food variety is gonna keep on coming in. And we're gonna have another bonus with this wooden church right there. There they go. Church is being completed. There we go. Wooden church. I'm not gonna have someone work right there. This is going to provide the bonuses without someone working there. Now the stonecutter camp, I think, is the last one that's under construction. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Now all of our bonus food is likely to evaporate because we just ran out of meat. Alright. I don't think the planks should be far removed. But the weather is terrible here. It's a good thing we moved all the things inside here. Currently sitting on 2 available spaces, so we should not be waiting for too much longer to expand on the housing here. Okay, stonecutter camp. Let's employ someone there. It's very far removed from where the houses are. Alright. That's looking pretty good. So that was the last of our construction projects. So what we can do, what we probably should do, is, let's see, I want to have this manor house because I really want to battle these bandits here. The payoff is really good. We're gonna need 20 planks, so let's set that limit. And I'm looking for the saw pit right here. There we go. Let's hit advanced, and let's produce 20 planks for right now. And once you've produced the 20 planks, just stop, and then we can backfill our timber again. And while we wait for that, yeah, we're already hitting 13 stone here, so that is amazing. Now as soon as we hit 15, let's stop the work. We don't need more stone as of just yet. I'd rather have more people working. And come to think of it, we're sitting on 10 months supply, but I'd rather have a little bit more meat. But this is also going to take a lot of time here. Yeah, let's have one more person working in the hunting cabin. Speed up a little bit with the time. But so far so good. Oh yeah, that ox. Poor thing. Alright, we're hitting 57 here. The church level is coming in, so the market food variety is bringing 2 bonus points. And the church level is +3, so that is great. That's going to allow for a lot more growth, and the available living space is now only 1. So that means we're going to definitely need more houses too. Because we do not want to stop growing here, especially with such a late start. I'm hoping that we have enough planks here. I don't think we should be producing more right now, so let's just wait a little bit and pick that additional labor over more planks. We're going to need more planks later. But not as of right now. And being that we are waiting, let's add one more person to the logging camp, because we're going to need much more timber. Especially considering that we want to expand on our housing here. Because this is going to run out real quick. Storage of timber. Why is it not cutting timber? Right, 2. So we can increase that quickly. 3. That's fine. It's going. It's a bit slow, but that's okay. And there goes our last available living space here. So if we can get that last piece of timber, this is going very slowly, but it's winter, so... Or did we clear out everything here? Bandits stole our firewood, which is definitely something that we should not be encouraging here. Alright, now that we have enough timber, we should be able to produce the manor. And let's just build it here. Castle planner. And this is going to be temporary here. We don't need any other add-ons, but this manor is going to allow us to recruit some military personnel. And we're going to use that military personnel to set a few people straight that have been stealing from us. We cannot have that happen here. Alright, let's see, we have 2 timber. So that means we should be able to build more houses. Maybe right across the street from the manor here. Let's see, let's go here. We can keep the time going here. And I want to do the same approach here. So if we're going to be heading in this direction, let's do one house right here. Oh. Yeah, something like this. Let's build it and pause it. Maybe we can do 2 at a time here. No, we won't have enough of that. Alright, we're gonna have to wait. We need a little bit more timber. And in the meantime, everybody's gonna have to pitch in to get all the materials to the manor here. There we go. Another housing block that we can put down. There we go. We can remove this one. Build that same house 1 block over. There we go. And now I want just 1 more on this end right here. Let's make it a little larger. Yeah, something like that. That should do it. Actually, do we want to build these 2 out? That would not be the worst idea. We're waiting anyway. So let's make it pretty. Let's hope it's going to allow me to do it. So right there, just a little bit bigger here. I like the way it looks. There we go. Let's do the same here. storehouse. We have
Feast your eyes on
3
our
timber.
fine selection.
But let's first select this plot right here. So we're going to do the same thing we did before. Just measure out roughly 1 Morgan right there. Get ourselves a temporary road. Go back to the Burgersplat. Let's do it like this. And let's... Oh, it doesn't work like that. Maybe go from this direction. And let's see, to roughly here. Yeah, it's not behaving the way I would like it to. Maybe make it a little bit smaller then. It's really being complicated. Alright, let's have it be a bit crooked here. Let's build it. And let's try to complete this cycle here. We're doing this in the winter, that also makes it a little bit more difficult. That looks good. And that's gonna have to be roughly there, that speed. It's gonna be a little bit bigger than the other one. But that should do it. There we go. Let's build only the outside ones. So let's pause the smaller plots. There we go. And we finally completed the manor right there. Okay, so now that we have the manor, let's see, we have a outlaw camp right there. We also have one right there. So that is going to be something that we need to take care of quickly too. Seems that this one is going to be the most important one. That's going to be closest to our adversaries. So I think we should already take care of one camp right away. Now we have this one retinue right here. It's a very strong unit. And we also have some additional military supplies. We got those when we completed the storehouse, so we should be able to recruit one more army unit. We have 22 recruits, we have 20 spears and 20 large shields here. So let's see, we have militia footmen, we have spear militia, pole arm militia, archer militia and crossbow militia. So I think we may want to go with the spears here. Yeah, let's do it. And now if we select both of these units and we want to rally them towards where the camp roughly is. Let's have them assemble right there. Now that we still have the opportunity to deal with them on our own terms, so to speak. And while we are working with the military, or while we are going on a military campaign, I should say, we're still sitting on 9 months worth of food, 16 months worth of fuel. So that is actually great. What we can do is actually, let's... this is the Woodcutter's Lodge. Let's set a limit. Can we do that? No, we cannot for the Woodcutter's Lodge. Okay. That's interesting. we also still have to spend that section right there. But we are having a lot of construction projects work at the same time here. We still have 2 timber, 1 plank and 1 stone. But I want to make sure that everybody's occupied here. We have 134 fish. No meat. That's unfortunate. We have 2 people employed there though. But so far, we're still at 59%. And that's mostly for the church here. That is great news. We're still sitting on 3 people here that are unassigned. There's a lot of work to be completed. So being that we're going on military campaign here, maybe we need to just do this as well. They're gonna have plenty of time to build everything here. And let's see, I think we may want to put our focus towards wealth here. So we're gonna go out and earn some influence, hopefully, as well as some treasury by going on that military campaign. But we need to make sure that we make some regional wealth as well, because that's going to allow us to expend a lot of money and turn it into production. Because all these backyard extensions, they cost regional money here. So that is really something that we need to start working on here. Let's see, we have a trade point right there. So what we could do is build a trading post. It costs us 4 timber. We don't have that right now. Alright, let's keep a close eye on that timber. And as soon as we have it, let's have them run instead of just sitting around here. And let's hope we can get 4 timber. There we go. We can build? Yes, we can now. Where do we want to put it though? Let's do it here. Again, we can move things around as we see fit. We can do that later though. We're sitting on 12 families right now. It's January. So I think for the time being, let's put 1 more person in the Fisherman's Lodge. It's still frozen over, but hopefully we're going to be able to deal with that later. We're sitting good on food and we're sitting good on firewood. I think for the most part, we shouldn't worry about things too much here. Let's check the logging camp. Yep, we have 1 person working there. We're gonna need a lot of timber though. And being that we're sitting so good on fuel, let's unassign someone from the Woodcutter's Lodge and have them work in the logging camp. And now we can safely resume what we wanted to do right here. There's the brigands. So let's start up this section here. We're only gonna have time for 1 outlaw camp here. And let's have them stop running here. We can move a little, with a little bit of caution right there. Now the chances are that they are gonna come out of their camp and then it's gonna become a skirmish on the field. And there they go. They are running. Now I'd like my retinue to be the shield and my spear militia to be the sword. So let's have the spear militia go right there, or rather my retinue right in the center, like so. And let's have our spearmen flank here. Actually, let's be a little bit closer and let's go into stand our ground. And let's do the same. That's going to give us a little bit of a defensive bonus. Rip their heads off. Yeah, this is aggressive here. And now, Let's go attack him. Push forward. And you're gonna be still defensive. But now we're flanking them. And let's hope that these outlaws are gonna have a terrible time here. Yeah, this fight is brutal. 13 left. And we're broken them. That is nice. That means that we have officially defeated these bandits, and we've gained 250 influence, so that is great news. And now let's go find this bandit camp right here, and we can go back to running here. So let's run to this position and let's get the spoils of war here. Burger spot finished. Only have one left though. Sitting on 12 people, that's pretty good. New message. When searching through the enemy belongings, you find a stash of goods. They could be sent to your people, who surely need them, though it is your right to keep it. So let's get some money in our treasury here. 158, that is great. So we have defeated one camp here. That's awesome. We still have one more. Let's see where it is. Right there, so it's quite a bit removed from where we are. We're gonna have to travel a long way. Now we can choose to disband our spear militia and hire some mercenaries instead. That may not be the worst idea. That way we can have the men go back to our town here and do some productive work. But that's gonna have to be a decision that we take in the next episode, because we're out of time. So I like to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully see you in the next episode too. Thanks everyone.